You know, when I first saw this movie, I hated it. I hated his guts. 5 years later, I like it. I like it a lot. Punisher Warzone. So Punisher Warzone is the reboot to the Punisher franchise. And basically stars Ray Stevenson now. And then this movie involves the character Jigsaw. Punisher 2 originally was going to have Jigsaw as the main villain. But when the director and Tom Jane left, they decided to reboot it for whatever reason instead of just doing the James Bond thing and just cast another actor and director and just move on with the story. So, in a ways, I kind of consider this Punisher 2. I'm just saying. But, with that been said, this one, the origin's a little bit different. Okay, this time, Frank Castle, his wife, and his daughter, and if you watch the movie, you understand why they changed the daughter from a son to a daughter in this movie. Witnessed a mob murder. So the mob kills his family, and Frank now goes after each mob and takes them all out one by one. How long does it take to explain all that? 20 seconds. Yep, 20 seconds. That is what a reboot is supposed to do. It takes the origin and gives it 30 to 60 seconds at best of explanation. They did the same thing with the Incredible Hulk. They took the CBS TV show storyline and did it within a minute or two. Not bad. That's how you should do it for a reboot, because we already seen the origin in the original other movie. If Amazing Spider-Man would have done that, I would have gave it a badass seal of approval. But instead I gave it an A+. So anyway, so now Frank Castle takes out mobsters one by one, of course, and he eventually runs into Billy. And Billy is this over-the-top mobster. Of course, he always cares about his facial features and all that stuff. So it's just about justified when he falls into a vat of glass. And Frank turns on the machine. His face and body gets all mangled up in the glass. And he gets facial reconstruction done. So much so that where he looks like a jigsaw puzzle, he names himself Jigsaw. So, yeah. And then Frank soon discovers that Jigsaw is going to go after a cop's family who Frank accidentally shot himself earlier in the film. So now Frank has to go and protect that family from Jigsaw and stop Jigsaw from, you know, just doing evil shit. And this movie is fucking awesome. Okay? Now, granted, this movie does have problems. Okay? It does have a lot of problems. Okay? And I'm gonna get to one of them. The acting is laughably horrible. It is horrible. On the account of Julie Benz, she's awesome. Ray Stevenson is good. Everybody else is just... Oh, and Wayne Knight. I forgot about Newman. Everybody else is just bad. It's just terrible. Terrible shit, man. The second thing is the violence. It's way too over the top. I know. How can you be over the top violence in a Punisher movie? I know, right? But it kind of does. They kind of go a little too far with it. Especially when it comes to an old lady. That was kind of fucked up. Okay? That was kind of fucked up. But the things that it does right. Oh, the count that Ray Stevenson looks almost like the comic book counterpart of the Punisher. And the kills he does in this movie is awesome. Okay? Fucking awesome. He snaps necks, man. And it's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. And of course, Jigsaw has a brother locked up in an insane asylum, so he breaks him out. And you thought Jigsaw was crazy. Hell fucking no. This brother is 10 times insane. Okay? To the point where he drop kicks a mirror. I'm not bullshitting. He drop kicks a mirror. I don't know if that was just bad, stupid, or hilariously awesome. Maybe it was a mixture of all three, because I was kind of laughing when he did all that shit. And then you have the main character start crying like a little bitch in one scene, and then the very next scene, he stabs a dude in the throat with a champagne glass stand. Yeah, that shit was awesome. So they kind of made up for that in the very next fucking scene. That's badass. That is badass. This movie is badass, really. It really is. I mean, you got... When I watched this movie, one movie came up in my head that I thought about the most, that reminiscence of this movie. The Crow. I got a Crow vibe from watching this movie. The dark level and grittiness of this movie, over-the-top characters, to the point where you have a parkour group, okay? Just jumping around, shit, laughing like a bunch of jokers. And then Frank Castle shoots one of them with a fucking rocket launcher in midair. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh shit, that man. And then that final battle is just fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. I don't know why I used to hate this movie before. I even put it on my worst superhero movies list. I'm gonna be redoing that list because it's just not the case anymore. But yes, the movie still had those type of problems, which did hurt the movie. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give Punisher Warzone, I'm going to give it a B. Another good iteration of the Marvel comics, even though it was brought to us this time by Marvel Knight. This is only one of 2 films by Marvel Knight that ever got released. The second was Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. But yeah, still no Battle Van in this movie. But we did get Micro. We did get Micro. So that was cool. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Punisher Warzone down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Which one you like the most? This one or the 2004 version? Let me know and I'll catch y'all later.